What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's been a while. I want to say it's been like 2 months. I haven't actually posted a video. I want to apologize for that, but there's really no apologizing. When you're going through a massive transition, a massive change, there's not really much that you can do. And sometimes I get really bad. Most of the time, I get really bad at communicating what I'm going through in the middle of what I'm going through, and I just have to wait till it ends and then communicate what's going on. This is a little bit different. It's just really hard to express in a video what's been happening the last few months. The long and short of it is pretty much just an intense desire to let go of everything that's held me back, and I think this says a lot for everybody else. The past few months have been a hurry up session to close out cycles and loops that have probably been in our life for 5, 10, 20, 30 years. It's over the past couple of years we've been shown things that we need to let go of. We've been constantly, our door has been knocked on by the universe, and the universe is like, hey, do you want to let this go? Do you want to move on? Do you want to move forward? And we had the opportunity to say yes, or we could have said no. And if we said no, that's fine. You just relive it and you go through it. You go through it until you decide it's time to move on. And I think a lot of what's been going on this year is the universe has just been knocking down our doors and showing us the darker recesses of our minds, of our psyches, of how we've been living, whether it's good or bad. And finally, it's just showing us a picture of everything and going, what do you want to do? Do you want to leave this? Do you want to keep it? If you want to leave it, you can go into the next year and do something new. You don't have to live this life. You don't have to stick with the same energy that has been weighing you down for so long. You can transcend it. And that's what this is. Like a lot of what's been going on the last couple months and this huge energetic shift is the universe trying to get you to understand you are worth more. It's time to let everything that's weighing you down go. It's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Let's go into 2020 with a fresh, brand new energy. Don't bring the baggage with you. Don't even if it's a carry-on, leave it. Leave it and go and find something new. You can get new experiences, you can get new people, you can get new ideas. You can become a new you, and that is totally fine. So for the last couple months and this whole year, we've been sitting in this mire of our old selves and being shown all these circumstances for which we kind of just said no. No, I don't want to move on. I'm too comfortable. I'm too comfortable where I'm at right now to move on. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Comfort is a really good thing sometimes. You need to be comfortable in order to make your life. But the big thing is change happens in the uncomfortable, in the uncomfortability, if you will. The more uncomfortable you are, the more you're willing, ready, and able for change. So as far as this year goes, we're being shown the uncomfortableness. So I'm not sure if I've said it before, like the more you move forward and the more you're willing to try something new, you're not going to be able to hold on to the experiences of the past because what you're doing is new. There is no past experience that can grab you and hold you and move you forward because it hasn't been done yet, if that makes sense. So a lot of us have been in this period of, well, I want to be comfortable, but I want to do something new. And that's not going to happen. You can't be comfortable and make change. You can't just say, well, there's an experience that I had 10 years ago that was sort of like this. Everything that's happening right now is a new experience. And because it's new, because we're creating the world that's around us, we're creating everything that is unheard, unseen, and undone. We're pretty much furnishing an empty room, and you just have to create the furniture. You can't bring the old furniture from an old house to a new house because it's not going to complete the room in a way. So what's going on is, again, we're creating a whole new paradigm shift of what we want, who we see, who we believe we can be. And then we're going to go into 2020 with this. And yes, we still have issues that we're bringing along, but they're the smaller issues. They're the baby stuff that we can easily look at and go, okay, well, this has been weighing me down for a little bit, so I can get rid of this. But this year was about the big issues. Who is weighing you down? Is it you? Is it other people? Is it your idea that somebody else is weighing you down? Because I can guarantee you that the only people weighing you down are you. You're creating this reality. Like if you're blaming other people for the way that things are happening, you're creating the reality. So that also means that you have to stop creating that reality. You have to shift your reality. You have to understand that nobody weighs me down. Nobody stops me. Nobody drops anything on me but me. I'm the only one stopping or making myself move. You are the creator of your own reality. Remember that. And in 2020, you're going to have to continue to remember that because all these experiences are going to be new. I have friends that are looking at their lives and going, I'm unhappy with A, B, and C, but you know what? Whatever. I'm going to try something new. And that's what you have to do. You have to keep going forward, knowing that yes, life may be uncomfortable for a bit. Life may be a little bit scary and wonky for a bit. But the more you keep moving forward and saying, I am willing to create these new experiences instead of holding on to the old experiences, that the more the universe and yourself will be okay with what's happening because nothing bad will ever happen by simply saying, I want to live my own destiny. I want to live my own truth. I want to be happy. Nothing bad will ever happen by wanting to be happy. But if you're going to sit there and you're going to say, no, I don't want, I'm not happy, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Well, guess what? That's your reality at this point. Your reality is, I am unhappy with my current reality and I'm going to continue to be unhappy with my current reality and I'm just going to go in a downward spiral. And I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's bad. That is just your current reality. In order to shift, you have to understand that you can make a reality different. You can be happier. You can find ways to make things better. You just can't make excuses about it. And I got off on a tangent because what I actually meant to start this video with was it's been a while. It's been a long while. I've personally been through a bunch of changes, which is cool. And I want to continue to make videos in 2020. I want to continue to help people. I found a lot of my abilities coincide with trying to help people find their heart center, how they feel, what they want to do, and kind of reminding them that they are worthy because I had to remind myself that I was worthy. I'm also going to start a new tarot channel because I think this channel right here is really good for just channeled messages and stuff that I want to impart. So I also do tarot readings. So get ready because in 2020 I'm going to try and do like a daily tarot channel. Daily, it's kind of scary. I've been through that too. Like, you know, if I can't do a daily video, what am I going to do with daily tarot? But make a plan. You know, this isn't just saying it and hoping that it'll happen. This is saying it and how are you going to make your new life happen? You're here, you want to get here, find the steps. Find the steps to make it happen, make it work for yourself. 2020 for everybody is going to be huge and you just have to believe it. If you've been through the last few months of realizing that all the old is coming in and staring you in the face and going, do you want to move past this, or do you want to keep feeling the same way you felt forever? And if you're like, yeah, I want to move past it, well then you're going to have to do some hard things. You're going to have to do the hard work in order to move past it once and for all. Otherwise, it's going to stare you in the face in another year or 2 years, and you're never going to be able to move past it. And if you truly want to be happy, and if you truly want to sit in this heartfelt center of yours and open your heart, you're going to have to do the hard work in order to move yourself forward. And it's going to be scary. It's going to be wonky. You're going to find yourself having to face some really huge demons that you didn't even know existed. And they're not even demons from other people. They're demons from you. You're having to face your own demons. Why? Because you created them. You created these demons, you might as well destroy them. Nobody else is out there to get you. Nobody else is out there to tell you you can't do anything. You are the only one that can say, hey, I am worthy or I am not worthy. Which one do you want? It's a 50-50 shot. You can either go into the 2020 year knowing that you got everything, that you are worthy, that you have everything that you need, or you can go and hold yourself back and say, no, I think I'll be good. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait another couple of years. What more signs do you need that, that you're supposed to be something bigger than you are? There are signs all around you. And if you're wondering, here's the big thing. If you're wondering if you're meant for something more and you're watching this video, I can tell you, you are meant for something more. And that is all you need in order to move forward. What you're meant for will be found out later. What you're meant to do, that's at a later time. This is that moment where you realize my life is different, I am different, and I need to do something better, different, more with my life. Take this as a sign. And while I'm at it, let's do a Sacred Rebels Oracle card reading for 2020. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say for everybody that is watching this. And I'm hoping that you take this and you understand that I'm not trying to attack anybody. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but I truly do believe that if you are wondering like what to do, where to go, what's going on, like why do I feel this way? There are reasons. There are specific reasons, and things need to be closed out. The hard work really does need to be done. 44. Visions of life beyond death. Let me read that for you. I feel like this has to do with waking up as our true selves. 44. Visions of life beyond death. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see, to see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequences after all. What was once dismissed as irritation and irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which it can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love and truth of all that is can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project, or you need inspiration to really move out of your slump you've fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. Guys, what more sign do you need? I was just telling you, this video is telling you that you are worth something, and this card is literally just saying, you have something. You have your path. This is your path. Let me read that again. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project or you need inspiration or to really move out of a slump you've fallen into, then this oracle brings you a message of hope. You will receive your vision. You'll be graced with a way out of stagnancy. You'll be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or certainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories you've been feeding yourself or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you've been operating under a false assurance or deluding yourself about the truth of the situation. Those moments will pass, and they are not something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old wisdom in order to live in a bigger one. This is good. There might be a moment where your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, that too will pass. This oracle comes with an additional guidance for you. You are being watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path, and it seems that there's nothing you can do, don't worry. The all seeing eye of life perceives everything without perception. It is the universal mother with eyes not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. The oracle is also asking you to shift your this oracle is also asking you to shift your perspective and look at an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do this, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process below. I call upon the universal eye to show me the most helpful way to see the situation of concern now. In shifting how you look at things, the energy in what is beheld changes. You can see this with people. When you shame and judge somebody, they react differently to when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to that success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way more quickly and easily and enjoyably. This oracle comes with an additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things unfolding. It must be nourished in your heart and loving acceptance because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. The healing process below will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. And here's the healing process. Say aloud, I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with my inner vision opening up from my heart, mind, and body. I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in fearfulness response of others. I ask that my vision be restored to its fullness through compassion and unconditional love. So be it. Close your eyes. Imagine love pouring down from the universe straight onto your head, and reaching behind your eyes and feeling really good. When you have had enough of this, simply open your eyes and imagine you can breathe or exhale any excess energy greatly out through them. You have finished your healing process. So what was I saying? I was saying that we're in a new paradigm shift, and I think what this card is truly telling us is yes, your life means more. Yes, there are other things going on that beyond your control. Yes, there is change going on, and you just have to deal with it. You have to be okay with it. The other option is totally freaking out and not knowing what's going to go on and trying to stymie it at every turn. But do you really want to do that? I would say no. So consider this a huge New Year's 2020 message. I will be back sooner than later with more. I love you all, and I hope this helped. Peace, love, hair grease.